with all these warehouses that are seemingly unrelated according to the news going up in flames, it seems as if one of the things that keep popping up in the comments is, well, they're just going to replace everybody with robots. Now that may be true, however, it is highly unlikely due to the fact that those little bastards are expensive as fuck. Yeah, just the pallet mover is like $60,000. Not only that, but you have to upgrade your building in order for it to be able to move around freely. But let's just say they drop the ball and they actually do it. Not only that, we'll just automate everything. Let's say they decide to get everything completely automated within the next 5 years. That would be great. However, they're not going to have enough people working in order to buy all the shit that they're going to be producing. See, whenever it comes to this little problem, it looks great on paper. I mean, every company would be saving money. However, if all the companies are saving money by not hiring people, well, there's just no money going out. And if no money's going out, well, there's nobody to buy your product. Now, according to analysts and an economist and all the other is, this is supposedly supposed to make everything cheaper in the long term because you have automation doing it and you don't have to pay humans to do it. So therefore, the goods are cheaper to produce and the prices come down. However, we know the greedy ass billionaires would never do that in a million years. I mean, just look at COVID prices versus now prices. Sure, there was supply and demand at that point in time, so they raised all the prices. However, supply went up, demand went down, and they left the prices at the exact same. So that shows me they will never lower prices. Now, you could argue that this has been done in the past, like considering farming used to be done by 50% of the population, and then you had automation take over. You had tractors and everything else, and then eventually you had it to where only 2% of the world is actually farmers. However, this was done over a extremely long time because the first tractor is nothing like the behemoths they have now, so people had time to get adjusted and move into different positions and therefore expand outwards, which was great. But if they all got together and they decided, you know what, screw humans, we're just going pure automation, well, it just won't work because people won't have money. That's just how freaking things work. However, I've seen this pop up in the comments quite a few times and I kind of want to talk about it. Am I right? I don't know. That's my ideas and that's how I think. So anyways, if you enjoy that, feel free to follow and we'll talk about more stuff. Okay, bye.